Did you know that Captain America the Winter Soldier has some Easter eggs hidden in Alexander Pierce's fridge? When Pierce is going through his fridge, you can see a sauce labeled Newman's Own Sauce. This is a reference to Paul Newman, a frequent co-star and good friend of Robert Redford, the actor who plays Alexander Pierce. Did you know in Ted, there's a portrait of Chinese dictator Chairman Zedong Mao hanging on the wall of Ming's apartment? Zedong Mao, also known as Chairman Mao, was a Chinese communist revolutionary who was also the founder of the People's Republic of China. A cunning, intelligent, and frequently ruthless leader, Mao slowly helped China become a world power. He ruled the country with an iron fist as the chairman of the Chinese Communist Party, or CCP, from the establishment of the People's Republic of China in 1949 until his death in 1976 at age 82. But, did you know in Pacific Rim, GLaDOS from Portal and Portal 2 actually makes a cameo appearance in the film? The actress behind the voice of the computer is the voice of Ellen McLean, who voices GLaDOS in the video game series Portal. Guillermo del Toro was such a fan of the games that he absolutely had to have her as the computer voice. GLaDOS's voice is inspired by the 13th floor. Did you know in Oblivion, Disney actually acquired the rights to the script in a heated auction, and they were looking to adapt the film into a version that fit the Disney vision. After realizing how much of the story would have to be rewritten in order to make a rated PG version, the rights to the script went over to Universal instead. Did you know in The Incredible Hulk, they left the ending of the film with a very ambiguous shot on purpose? They weren't quite sure which direction the franchise was going to go, so they gave themselves options by showing us that Bruce can control the Hulk. On one route, Bruce could simply have a Hulk sequel, but the other option had him becoming the menacing villain for the Avengers. He ultimately becomes one of the Avengers members. Did you know in Elf, Will Ferrell suffered health issues during filming because of all the sugar consumption? As he was so committed to his role as Buddy the Elf and making the best film he could, Will actually ate and consumed all of the sugary foods and drinks that you see on film. For example, the now famous spaghetti with chocolate syrup, marshmallows, M&Ms, Pop-Tarts, and maple syrup. All this sugar consumption caused Will to have terrible headaches through filming, as well as not being able to sleep. But, did you know in Uncharted, Nate works as a bartender in New York City before he's eventually recruited by Sully to search for Magellan's Gold. This is actually really close to the protagonist from the Assassin's Creed video game franchise. Desmond Miles also works as a bartender. Both of the characters are voiced by Nolan North in their respective games as well. Did you know in The Batman, during the post-credits scene in Matt Reeves' adaptation of The Batman, viewers can see a typed-out message in green that says goodbye, followed by getting jumbled and very quickly showing a green URL to a website. The green obviously being an indicator that this is the work of the movie's villain, the Riddler. Rattalada.com is a legitimate website that contains riddles for people to solve. And after solving all the riddles, you're led to a message written in his cipher that translates to, "You think I'm finished, but perhaps you don't know the full truth. Every ending is a new beginning. Something is coming." This possibly hints at a second film coming up. However, the website's currently seized by the GPDP, the Gotham City Police Department.